That's not a knife. This is a knife.
All right, this is the Mighty Z of Capital Chaos TV, and we're hanging out here with Danny of Forearm. How's it going, Danny?
Very well, thanks.
You just finished a punishing set of brutal metal at the Fillmore, opening for Testament Overkill.
We did.
First night of the tour, obviously there's always some problems. What kind of problems did you have tonight?
There was no real sort of trouble. We were running a little bit behind schedule with everyone was sort of running a little bit behind schedule with things. We didn't get much of a sound check. That's about the only hiccup of the night, really.
Do you anticipate not getting a sound check throughout the rest of the tour?
No. No, I don't. It was, I think first day of the tour, everyone's just sort of finding where they need to be and the processes of each band and you know, Testament's needs, Overkill's needs, all that sort of thing. Once that's ironed out, I think it'll run a lot smoother.
Cool. And you're from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, we are.
You're a long way from home.
We sure are.
And this is your second time here in the United States?
Second time in California, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a new CD out, right?
We do.
And the title of that album is?
Submission for Liberty.
Huh. What's that title all about?
It's about basically just sort of, you're not really free from oppression or anything like that unless you submit your liberty to the will of your government. That's kind of in a nutshell.
And do you think that people in America are maybe a little more freer than people in Australia?
For the most part, yeah, actually. Yeah, I do.
There's much more restriction and government interference in Australia?
There definitely is. You need a license to be a human in Australia, pretty much. They got licenses and taxes on everything. It's you can't do anything recreational without having a recreational license. You can't do a damn thing without letting them know exactly where you are, what you're doing, pay a fee for it, pay this, pay that, and get a license.
Do you get a lot from your government in return, or nothing?
I haven't seen anything, man.
You don't even get you don't get health care or clean streets and bridges?
I'd have to say Australia's health system is probably one of the best in the world. We do get free health, which is a good thing. Cleanliness, yeah, depending on where you are. But I think that's the same as sort of anywhere you go, really. But yeah, that's about it.
And do you have the right to bear arms and run amok shooting shit up?
No.
No?
No.
Are they pretty restrictive about arms over there?
They're very restrictive over there about that sort of thing. You have to have good reason to want a firearm. You have to have someone who will sponsor you for it. Access to farms, because the only way you're going to have a firearm is if it's rodent control and all that sort of thing. It's no civilian can really own a firearm, though some do, but farmers and things like that. Yeah.
And have you guys been able to fix your rabbit problem over there yet?
No, because we're not allowed to carry guns.
Oh, that would be it? You don't have wild dogs eating the rabbits?
We've got foxes.
Okay.
But not enough of them to cull the rabbits.
Do you guys still maintain a fence?
And how do you mean?
Well, I know there was at least at one point like a 500-mile rabbit-proof fence.
Oh, in some parts of Australia, yeah.
Oh, just in some parts. Okay. Sort of defeats the purpose of it, huh?
Yeah.
And now, Rising Records, is that your label or is that an Australian-based label?
It's a UK, United Kingdom-based label who picked us up for Submission for Liberty and released it for us. So they kind of introduced us to Europe and America and all that sort of thing. So yeah.
And they're on it then, right? They're taking care of business. Obviously, you're doing the States again, and your record's out.
Yeah.
So it's worth it to sign with a label still in 2013.
I can't speak for kind of American bands or European bands, but definitely for Australian bands, it's definitely worth signing with a label. We're tucked away at the arse end of the world. How else can we get heard? Yeah, sure, there is the internet, and the internet does help, but without a label, no one in Europe will touch you. Without a label, no one in the US will touch you. It's just sort of too risky and all that sort of thing. I think there's that sort of, you need to prove yourself a little bit, and a label helps you do that.
So the idea that a band can just like go on a Kickstarter and fund their own album and get it done that way, it's really not that simple then, right?
Not back home. Not back home. It's really not that easy back home.
And this is you've been together for what, 04, right?
Next year will be 10 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
All original guys?
Yep, same members.
How is that possible?
I'd bring it down to good communication, to be honest. We're all sort of on the same level, on the same wavelength. We all think alike. We all know our place in the band and who has final say and who, you know, that type of thing. So there's no real conflict in the band. We all get along really, really well. We're all good mates.
And this is your second full length, right?
Third.
Okay. No big hurry to put product out on the market, I take it.
We are, actually. We're hoping to have a new album out by the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hoping to.
All right. And you have music already in the can for that?
We do. We've got most of the pre-production stuff is already recorded and done. Obviously, there's a few things that we need to finalise and all that sort of stuff, but it's coming along nicely. It's almost there. So yeah.
Do you have a lot of? I noticed on your Facebook page you have a lot of endorsements.
Yeah, we do.
Who are you endorsed by?
I'm with Gibson and Peavey.
And what do you got with Gibson and Peavey?
What are
you using? What is your main weapons at the moment?
Peavey, I'm running the 6505 for this tour, and the Gibson Explorer. I mean, the guitar I've got, actually, Slash was using it last week apparently, or something like that.
They what?
Slash was using the guitar I've got at the moment. So
really?
Apparently.
Well, the actual guitar, they're the same model?
No, the actual guitar.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I don't really know. Gibson are really good. Like if you know, we've come to the United States, they'll give me guitars that I can take with me, and same if when we go to the UK and things like that, Gibson will give me guitars to take and all that sort of thing. This particular guitar just happened to be one that Slash was using.
Wow. And the Explorer is your style of, it's pretty much the main type of body that you use? I've
been playing Explorers pretty much since I started playing guitar. So I'm very used to them by now. I don't know, I just find them comfortable, man. I dig the feel of them, I just like it.
Was there a particular player at the time you got into using a guitar that was using that you, like maybe a James Hetfield or something like that?
James Hetfield.
Was that was the guy? That was the guy that endeared you to that?
Nail on the head,
right on, cool.
When I was a little kid and I used to watch, what I used to watch, Cliff 'Em All and all the rest of A Year and a Half and The Life of Metallica and all that sort of stuff. He's a big inspiration for me, man.
Oh, absolutely. A great guitar player. Just great all around. And so you're doing the Testament tour. I guess you probably got European festivals coming up as well?
We do. Straight after the tour, we head out to the UK. We've got Hammerfest to do in Wales. Then we've got about 8 weeks off, and that's sort of when we'll finalise all the rest of the pre-production, all the new material and all that sort of stuff. And then we go out to Europe and we do sort of a bunch of festivals between the end of May and sort of mid-August. So, yeah, cool. It's a big year for us. It's good.
Well, good. I hope you're able to come back to America and play a full set.
Me too, man. I love it here.
Right.
It's awesome.
We love you guys, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for your time.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.